Hey everyone, this is Sebastian Westerink with the Weather Service in San Diego, here with this week's weather outlook. This week we're mainly going to see pretty quiet conditions, pretty typical for this time of year. We'll see overcast mornings throughout much of the coastal basin, that typical May gray, which will burn off in the afternoon in the coastal valleys and in the Inland Empire, yielding us temperatures pretty close to average. Temperatures will slightly tick down throughout the week and then significantly tick down this weekend with the potential for unsettled weather. We'll get cool and breezy conditions and the potential for rain and even some mountain snow. Let's talk a little bit about the elevated surf. As you can see in this chart, we have elevated wave heights being generated in the southern Pacific as a result of the changing of seasons. Now that we're entering the fall and even winter in the southern hemisphere, we're starting to see the generation of storms, which generate higher wave heights. And when those waves travel all the way to us, we get longer period waves, which translate to elevated surf at our beaches. I'm thinking the highest surf heights that we're going to end up seeing from this elevated southerly swell is going to be today, with surf potentially 4 to 6 feet and isolated sets to 7, especially for those south and southwestern facing beaches, but still remaining elevated Wednesday and Thursday with 3 to 5 feet surf and sets to 6 feet. This will also be accompanied by elevated rip current risk at least through Thursday. Friday, the sea should be a little bit more calmer, though we'll see a return to that elevated surf and rip current risk for the weekend as a result of our system coming from the northwest. For today's highs, we're looking at mainly temperatures a few degrees above average for this time of year. We didn't really see much cloud cover in the morning, so temperatures got a head start to warm up in the inland valleys. Temperatures should top out around 80 degrees for much of the Inland Empire, in the mid to upper 70s for the valleys of San Diego County, and in the upper 60s along our coastline. Similar conditions Wednesday. Temperatures may drop a degree or two for most areas, as we are expected to start the day off with that May gray to start out the month of May. But again, temperatures will top out near normal in the mid to upper 70s for much of our inland valleys, and then in the upper 60s at our coastline. Thursday, we see yet another tick down in temperature by 1 or 2 degrees, but again, staying pretty close to average. Temperatures in the 70s for the inland valleys, and then in the mid to upper 60s at the coast. The deserts, meanwhile, will see pretty warm temperatures, but again, not too warm for this time of year, or not too significantly above average for this time of year in the low 90s. Once we get into Friday, into the weekend, we're going to start to see that generation of this longer wave, which will give us unsettled weather, the potential for rain, mountain snow, and even the potential for thunderstorms, isolated thunderstorms, as a result of the deepness of the trough, which will bring us very cold air aloft. Along with that, we could also see the potential for snow levels to drop down to 4,500, but it's unclear how much we'll get in terms of snowfall if we do get any from the system. Rain totals, though, look to be pretty light as a result of not really getting too much moisture with this system. Thanks for watching, and make sure to follow us on social media.